Super, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Appreciate you turning in. This is Robert from Custodian File. What we are doing here, we are recording small UAPs flying around right in front of us. They're all over our skies. Very small UAPs. I call them dragons because I thought 7 years ago they were dragonflies at first. But with better cameras, I ascertained that these are not birds or bugs. This video is from Chip in Florida. Thank you very much. The format is to record helicopters, airplanes, landscape. Zoom in a little bit. You don't need too much of the aircraft. For 30 seconds, and you will see a tiny dot fly by. That tiny dot is the UAP Dragon, UFO UAP Dragon. This is a nice one, how it just banks and turns. This is what they do. The majority of the time they do fly straight from left to right, right to left. That's why you want to hold your camera horizontal or landscape. All right, great video. Let's go to the next. Super, here's a photo from channel Pink Smoke. He takes the time to interpolate his dragons. As you can see, they're universal. Whatever these objects are, it's universal. It does not change color. You see the wings. So if you're new to the channel, you're saying, no, these got to be bugs. Obviously, that's a bug. But it's consistent all over the world. It's the same silhouette, same shape. Depending on your camera and the software in your camera, it's going to slightly interpret the image differently as part of the interpolation interpretation. But nevertheless, this is consistent. There are these small objects flying all over the planet, 2,000 miles an hour, no sonic boom, and they do trigger the X and K band spectrum. They love to tag recon helicopters, airplanes, or anything over 150 feet. Basically, we are being reconned. Every square foot of the planet is being watched at. All right, let's go to the next. Super, here's another one from Chip from Florida, repeating the same format. Zoom into an aircraft. Chances are it's not 100%, but the chances are 30 to 90. It's just that Chip has been scoring really high for some reason. I don't know if it's the area, if it's a military area, or if there's something in that area that these UFO dragons find very interesting. It's happening a lot. People are sending me video from all over the world, which is good because the dragon traffic in Marina del Rey is down only because the military sortie choppers are down. The military has cut way back. They've almost turned it into a no-fly zone for the last 120 days. So without helicopters, I get less dragon video. So it works out because people are sending me their dragon video. So it's a win-win, you might say. All right, let's go to the next. Super, this one is very rare. This is a very rare video, February 7th. And today, by the way, is February 14. So on this video, I basically left my camera on. Look at this dragon coming off the ground. I left my camera on, I went to lunch and just came back just to see what would fly in, because the Jetty Rocks is ground zero. That's where everything is going down. That's where the government flies circles around. That's where everybody, this is the Jetty Rocks for whatever reason. We can get into that later. So you see this dragon coming off the ground, very predictable, very same location. That's the gas company right there below. Very consistent. And on this video, the news people fly in. The news people, LA news people fly in, and they circle the Jetty Rocks, just carefully looking very curious, flying very low. And let me go into the next one here. So that little dot right there is actually the news chopper. He's just sitting in the air, like looking at the Jetty Rocks, obviously, trying to figure out, okay, here comes a tag also with the bird. But there's, again, the news chopper. The news people know what is going on 100%. 100%. I think you're going to see a dragon here real quick. Sometimes they're so fast, even I miss them. But nevertheless, and why this is going on, the Coast Guard is going to fly in. So it's going to be the Coast Guard and the news chopper. And there goes the dragon there. So really the big story is the news chopper. It doesn't happen. There's no such thing as a news chopper hovering 100 feet off the ground. It does not happen. No matter where you are right now, look at that dragon, look at that. I can guarantee you there is not a news chopper outside your house 100 feet off the ground. But yet, that is what's happening here. They are reconning the jetty rocks. Their FAA violations is 500 feet. You're not supposed to be below 500 feet. But nevertheless, if you're a pilot, I guess you can do what you want to do. So the Coast Guard and the news people are here looking for something, and who knows what they're looking for. So I'm just reporting the data and putting it out there. Let me replay the part where the Coast Guard flies by. Super. So like I said, here comes the Coast Guard. The news chopper is out of frame right on the right side. You'll see them, actually they'll rendezvous. Keep your eye on the right. Here they are. So what can I say? How obvious. What are you guys doing there, right? What are you doing hovering over the jetty rocks? Like that, I mean, that just like screams suspicion. What do you know? What are you looking for? Obviously, they're not looking for somebody drowning. They're not looking for a noose. There's nothing on fire. It's really obvious. It's blatant what the pilot, they're looking for these dragons, and they're looking in the right spot. Has to be expected. By the way, if you look on Plane Finder, you'll see the Coast Guard had their radio transponder turned on, but the news people don't. In general, they fly invisible for some reason. Makes it really hard to see them coming. Okay, there's the Coast Guard again. So tell me what you think. Please tell me what you think here. You find it a little odd? I do. This is not normal at all. There is no, other than the UAP, UFO Dragons, there is no news story. There's like nothing there. And like I said, a couple years ago, I did give this information. I put it in the hands. I personally put it in the hands of ABC News. They were on my street, and I gave them the pictures and the 411. Never heard back. But I can tell you that the news people are 100% aware of what's going on. All right, super. If you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I have over 4,000 of these videos, so if you're new to the channel, this is not a bird or a bug, and I can send you all the video you want. You can email me at custodianfile@gmail. Custodianfile@gmail. Let's go to the next. Here's a zoom-in picture real quick of the two choppers, Coast Guard, news chopper, the blue one on the right side. You can kind of see a 5, so it's news chopper channel 5. Yeah, talk to the pilots. You know, you could talk to their boss, but if you want the story, talk to these pilots. These pilots have the 411. They have more information and more video than I do. Talk to the pilots. All right, let's go to the next. Super, here's another video from one of the viewers. They're sending them in, they're keeping me busy here. Look at this, really nice from Aiden. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Super slow motion. Very consistent format. You can see the wings, the propulsion. They gotta be electricity, so they gotta be like a plasma jet. That's its propulsion. Now, was it used for lift or for steering? I don't know, but it's definitely used for flying. What he's doing here, he's recording 2 helicopters that are over his property. I believe it's the state police. The Indiana State Police and one other helicopter. And basically, when helicopters hover, they're going to get tagged. That's generally how it works. And he's got several good videos. I think I have another one here, but this is in super slow motion. Nothing moves that fast, nothing that we know of. Just incredible. I know the helicopter's not even moving. That's because compared to the Dragons, at 2,000 miles an hour, everything else is sitting still. All right, super. Okay, then we're going to end the video on this. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Until the next one, stay safe. Bye-bye.